What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be replacing an input jack, and the reason I'm making this video is because I couldn't find this video out there for the dummies who rip it apart before they look at where stuff goes and they have to figure it out. Well, I figured it out, so I'm going to tell you exactly what you got going on here. Okay? So right here, if you look at these 3 wires, you got one wire coming from over here. Because I have an active pickup in mine, it comes from a battery. This black wire here is coming from the battery. This black wire here is your ground for the pot, and this white wire here is your hot wire. Alright, so if you look at this on your jack, input jack, you have 3 different sizes or 3 different lengths of terminals that you can hook it to. So when I get online and I go to Ibanez and get the schematics for it, I'm looking at it and I say, okay, the battery here coming off right here is black. So we know that because we got the same thing right here coming off of our battery. It's black. Now if we go back over here and you look at it, it's going to the shortest prong on the input jack. So if you look here at this input jack, you'll see the shortest prong here. That's going to be my black wire coming from the battery. So next we're going to move on to this other black wire. If you come back over here, you got your wires kind of in the same order as what you got here on the base. So you got your red wire, you got your white wire and your black wire all coming off. And if you look here in the diagram, you'll see you got your red wire, then the middle is going to be your white wire, and the number 1 here, the left, is going to be your black wire. Alright, so now if you look at number 2, the white wire, and follow it over, we go to the next shortest prong. So this first short prong has already been taken by the battery wire. This prong here is now going to be taken by the white wire, the second shortest prong. So if we go back to our situation here, we've got now the black wire coming off of the battery as the shortest one, and now you're going to take this white wire here to the next shortest one, and that's going to be your white wire. So that's the way it's going to hook up. So last but not least, you got your longest black wire, which is all the way in number 1 here on your diagram, and number 1 is going to your middle longest prong. So if you look here, you got your black one here, and it's going to your middle long prong. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put all this together in the right fashion, and we'll see if this thing works. Alright, so as you can see, we're back. One good thing to note, make sure you take the battery off before you get going with any of it. So we're still looking good. Everything is soldered. It's in place. It's locked in place with the nut on the inside. Don't forget to put that on before you start soldering, because then you got to take them all back off to get this nut on. Not good. But as you can see, we got them all soldered up the way the diagram here says. So I'll be back here in a minute to show you it works. So the problem I had was when it was plugged in, it would just go out on me. And I knew if I tapped my cord, it would come back on. So I knew right then it was the input jack. And
she's back, baby.
Back with a vengeance. As you can see, I'm touching my cord. Right now, it'd be going off and on. Not right now. So. Okay. So if you like this video, go ahead and click this link down below and check out some of my band's music sooner than later.